Hello, this is your gospel inspirational motivator. And I'm so excited to be with you here this morning. Just wanted to share a thought with you. And so, when you look at the story of David, and we all know the story, it's a well known story, David and Goliath. This is a story that we have heard about since cradle roll. Yes, and they've even made a song about this wonderful and amazing story about a little boy who went off and was used by God to defeat a giant in his day. Well, there is something about this story that I find truly amazing and something that just came up as I was looking at it, and I thought I would share it with you. Remember, David is now on the battlefield. He's the giant for 40 days had been coming out. Saul, who was king of Israel at the time, was scared, shaking in his boots. His men were afraid every single day for 40 days, uh, coming by, hey, who will come out and fight me? But nobody was brave enough. And here comes this little boy named David, little boy who believed in God, who had an experience with his God and knew what God could do. And he decided that he was going to take the challenge because he knew that God was with him. And so when he gets on the battlefield and everybody's looking, the Philistines are looking, the children of Israel are looking, wondering, boy, feeling sorry for this little boy. But then the giant Goliath, he says to David, are you a little boy? In other words, he was just making fun of him because of his youth and making fun of him because of his statue. And then David says something I thought was amazing. He says, "You come to me with a spear and a sword, but I come to you in the name of the Lord." We all have giants in our lives that we're facing. And sometimes these giants, they seem to be so insurmountable that there's really nothing that you and I can do. Some of them have us shaking in our boots even before we get going in our day. And the question is, how can we defeat those giants that we have in our lives? That giant may be a financial issue. That giant may be a health crisis. That giant may be some a mortgage company threatening to take away your home. That giant may be you not being able to find a job, or perhaps it's somebody that's bullying you, or perhaps it's some great thing that you need to do and that's pressing upon you, causing a lot of stress. That giant may even be a husband or wife that's just causing you so much grief. That giant may be your children. That giant may be something that's just bringing a large amount of stress in your life, and for days, yea, for years, you've been dealing with it. And how do we get past those giants? Well, we get past those giants, friends, exactly the same way David got past those giants. How did David do it? The Bible says David came not with the things of the world, but he came in the name of the Lord. Wow. Well, what does it mean to come in the name of the Lord? Well, if you were to go to Exodus chapter 33, I believe it is, either 33 or I think it's 33. Yeah, 33. Remember when Moses said, "Show me your glory." And how did God respond to that? Instead of responding to him in like manner, you know what God did? The Bible says that God instead proclaimed his name. His name is synonymous with his character. His name is synonymous with his glory. And so when David went in the name of the Lord, he was going in the character of the Lord. Well, what is his character? Oh, friends, he is a strong tower. He is a mighty deliverer. He is your strong fortress. As a matter of fact, in Second Chronicles 16 and verse 9, the Bible says the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the entire earth to show himself strong. Notice it didn't say to show you strong, but to show himself strong. Yes, indeed, he is strong. I love when the children of Israel were encamped before the Red Sea and they were They were there, and Pharaoh's army was coming behind them to do damage to them. And Moses, under the direction of God, says to the people, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Oh, friends, today I say what Moses said to the people, and ye shall not need to fight, for the Lord shall fight for you. The battle is not yours, the battle belongs to him. And so as you go about this day, make sure to go in the name of the Lord. Go in his character. You are on a winning team. He has already won the battle, regardless of what that thing is, whatever it is that you are facing today. Just know that God himself is a mighty conqueror, and he's fighting for you. And the good news, he has never lost a battle. My brothers and sisters, have a wonderful day, and know that the victory has already been won.